The next section is going to be using Canva. I don't know if you do know Canva, but Canva is a very useful instrument, and you can have Canva for free or Canva Pro. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Amazon KDP. We're going to decide what we want to do. So say we want to do like the one I did. Say we want to do a book for kids, okay? And so the first thing we'll need to know is what are the measurements for the book? Okay, we have, you see in this page, if you look at it and search for it, I will leave a link below. There you have all these sizes that you can use, and you have them for Amazon.com and then for Japan. So let's go for Amazon.com because we're not in Japan. And let's start with the bleed part, actually, here. So if you do not have bleed, this will happen. Look, it all looks pasted down and it's too crowded. So you want to have like this sections. This is what is called a bleed. Okay, so only what is inside this section is going to be what is published in your book, even though your whole image will extend to the book. I will show you. So let's see examples of page sizes with and without bleed, right? As I said, I think this is a no-brainer. I will do definitely with bleed, okay? And since I'm doing a children's book from ages 4 to 8, I will choose here page size without bleed and here page size with bleed. I will go down here and I will use this as my measurement for my bleed. So now all I have to do is 8.625 times 8.75 inches. So now I will effectively go to Canva. So this is Canva. You create a new design here, but you want to go here, custom size. And here, I'm sorry, I need to look at the measurement again. And here, 8.625, 8.75. I will put first inches. So create a new design. And there we have it. I'm going to go to File to get a ruler. I don't know if you know this, but these rulers are amazing. Okay. And so we have our page for the bleed. Now we want to know what the trim is going to be. Exactly. Where this is going to be cut. Exactly. And that is not the bleed anymore. The bleed was for determining this size. Now we're going to determine where should we put our images and our writing so they do not get cut. So for that, we're going to get back on the website of KDP. Go back, up, and if you see this, okay, so the trim size varies according to what you're doing. I'm doing premium color ink with paper. In KDP, Amazon, you cannot do a standard color ink unless you have 76 pages. So premium color is from 24 pages onwards, and I think it's quite fair because definitely, while it is not a rule, I understand the premium color does look better, I have to say. So let's go to see the paperback. Again, we want paperback, we don't want hardcover. That's also a rule. You can also only have hardcover for books that are 75 pages and above. That is not our case, and we're going to go for large trim sizes because I am choosing to make a big book, the biggest book for kids. So let's see, Large trim sizes is 8.5 times 11 inches. Okay, great. And now finally, let's check the margins, these. So having settled up with what you want to do and how many pages you're going to have, you need to understand the margins. Since my book is going to be 24 to 150 pages, no more than that, I will require an inside-outside margin with bleed, remember, of at least 0.375 inches. So let me go to Canva, 3.75 here, okay. So I'm going to get my ruler somehow, and I'm going to try to get this into 0.3 a bit. Okay, that's good. 393, it's a bit over 375, but it's fine. It's always good to be over than below. Then I will drag a square for this. I'll drag a square, make it smaller. Make it, you have to do 1 by 1 square, remember, 8 by 8, there. So why am I doing a square? You will see this. Okay, so I can actually like face it. How much is the bleed here? Okay, no, that's not perfect. Do you see that? Why? And then I will duplicate this one. I will grab it and I will put it here, wherever, in the other side of the page, and then okay, and then duplicate again, once again. If you get the whole of it, you can always, you can always skip this part, but I think this is very important because afterwards this is a nightmare if you don't do it right at first. Okay, that's it. Good. Now we're going to put our rulers. So we're going to put the ruler here. Okay, and we're going to put a ruler here. Let's go here, and we're going to put our ruler here. Okay, now this is your basic page. The cover has different dimensions, and we will be going over it maybe in this session or maybe in a different one, but this is the basic steps. So what you need to do is, I usually duplicate this page a couple of times at least, so I will have plenty of places to do. You have many options in the sense that I am using artificial intelligence, or ChatGPT actually, to make consistent characters. People like to use other things. You can always use Canva. So let's say you want a book about, let's look for a forest. Who cares? Okay, forest background. And here you have tons of ideas. You have videos, you don't need videos for this. You have photos and you have graphics. If you see the crown here, that means that they are for Canva Pro. I do have Canva Pro. I do recommend it, but if you do not have Canva Pro, there are tons that you do not need to use. But let's say, just for the sake of it, before forest, pine trees, forest background, let's look at this. Okay, so for example, this one is free, so I will just press on it. Okay, and I will just, I will fill my page with it, as you may see. Well, I won't, oh shoot, okay. Then I will fill my page with this one. I will try to make it as beautiful as I can to fill the whole page. Obviously you can do whatever you want. This is just an example. This, make sure every inch is covered with your image, okay? Like, let's look for, what do you want to put in? Like, More trees, maybe flowers. Let's look for some flowers. See what it looks like. You really don't have to put flowers in. Okay, there are some nice ones. There are frames, there are photos about see them all, graphics. I could spend all day in Canva, to be honest. Like, maybe we can do this. No, that's too big. I mean, you can make it smaller, but I mean, it's like, okay, but you can make it, I mean, remember this is a kid's book, so I mean, you want colors in it. I like the three ones together, and I think those are nicer. I'm trying to make them like stick there. Maybe duplicate this so it would be like more flowers like that. You know, whatever you feel is right for you. Whatever works. Okay. And then I will look for a sun, let's say. Where's that behind those beautiful mountains? A sun. You could look for 3D. Like, let's see. So just so you can try something new. If you have a main character, I do recommend going to Canva and see before choosing, like I just did, seeing first if there are a lot of positions for that specific sun or specific animal or specific character you are working with, because otherwise it will make it very difficult to change positions. So let's see. I'll just show you that. But before, I'm gonna put in some text, and then you can add. I do not like this ones. I just like add a heading, and here I will put hi. I am the sun. Not very original, clearly not great, but then you can do colors, right? White. So suppose you want to do a story about a frog. I'm going to look for a frog here. Element. Sorry, I'm not going to look it in. Okay, so here I'm going to look for in elements. I'm going to look for a frog, and what I want to do is find a frog, which is the same frog that I can find in different positions. So you see, like this frog, not this one, this one's going to erase it, I'm going to erase it, but this frog, for example, it is very similar, I would think, to this frog. I think it's the same frog, see? And probably, okay, if I go down there, see all, I'm going to find some new frogs. Oh, not that one. That are similar to this one as well. I mean, with a little twitching, you can find many different positions for the frog. So now I want to go to how to build consistent characters. This is a very hard section because it didn't exist like probably 6 months ago. It was not a great option. Today it is quite a good option, and I would say that maybe Midjourney makes a very good job at it, but I am a ChatGPT user, and honestly I've found that these guys, they have nailed it, and I will show you immediately what I mean. ChatGPT is great for looking things up, like ideas for books. You can look at which are the best ideas for books in Amazon, KDP, and it will give you lots of ideas. So you do not have to come up with them. I mean, that would be part of this tutorial, but I guess everyone knows how to do that. If you do not know, like, just press there and go hello. Always have to be polite and just go like, hi there, can I assist you today? Please give me 5 ideas for a children's book, ages 4 to 8, that with keyword research let's say with keyword and SEO research for Amazon KDP. Actually, I haven't tried this one, but I think it's a good idea to try it. I always try. Okay, Brave the Bunny, children's book, animal stories, moral lessons, magical garden. That's good, I think. Sammy the Space Explorer, the lost treasure of the Pirate Pete, Emma's Enchanted Treehouse. Okay, let's go for any of these ideas. What do you think about that? Sammy the Space Explorer. Okay, so I will go to the consistent image generator. When you go to ChatGPT here, just say text that I can come. No, here, no, here. Export GPTs. Sorry, and there you go to consistent characters. Okay, you'll find this is the best ranked, I know, but I have had more luck with this one. So, but you can, of course, you can do whatever you want, and you can use other. If you're an illustrator, good for you. So it will be a lot easier. So let's start. Uses DALL-E, as you see. So what was the name of the character we're going to see? Sammy. So please create a 7-year-old boy, curly hair, freckles, huge eyes. Okay, huge eyes. What else? What do you want to be wearing? Wearing space suit. Let's see. That's better. See? I mean, immediately you can see how that changes everything. It's a bit tight, even the suit. You can try it again, but I think it's good. So I'm just going to download that, and I'm going to say here the same 7-year-old boy, new character, an alien. The kid is looking surprised. Okay, see, this is the same kid. As you can see, it is in the other direction. Okay, I like it. He looks with his mouth open. How to do this? You will get consistent characters of the kid if in any position you want. So we go back to Canva. Project Canva here. I am the sun. Okay. Now what you want is to go to upload, and you want, this is my previous book, and you want to upload the files. See how they're all very similar? You just have to know how to do it. I think this is it. Yes, that's it. So now we're going to put this kit here. There is a step that I have missed, but I have missed intentionally, because once I have all my characters, okay, in different pictures, and I have downloaded all the pictures, what I do is I go to hit ball, which is an image enhancer, so I get everything to twice 200 or 400 times the quality, or you can do it as a vectorizer. I use hit ball. I will leave a link below to do that. You could go to vectorize.ai. I think there are many ways to do that, because otherwise when you extend the picture like we just did now, this will look a bit granulated. It won't look as perfect as you would like. So first, this is the background remover. this is the eraser, this is the magic grab, and this is the expand. I use all of this so much. I use less this one, but let's try. First I'm going to try this one so you can see what it is. Magic grab. So here what I want to do with the picture is I want to click. I can either use the brush or click. I will use click because I want to select the kid. Okay, I will select the whole kid and I will grab the kid. Fantastic. So that will make that it doesn't matter what I do with the image, you know, that kid. So I can make him like that, smaller, or I can make him bigger, or I can make him do wherever he wants. You see, I grabbed it and I just move him around, make him bigger or smaller, like to fit in. Remember, all this won't be printed, so if I want to keep it in, I'll have to put it there, for example. What I really want to do here is I want to remove the background. This used to take years. I mean, honestly, for all the people who did graphic design, this was a whole process. But now, just go to here and I will just put one of my images, any image really I can have. I love this one. I love this kid. So, okay, say I have this kid carrying the world and I want to, here, I want to edit image and I want to show the background remover. So, you know what you can do with it. When you finish this, it's 24 pages, and what you have to do here is share. And when you press share, you're going to press download when your book is ready. Okay. And here you're going to put PDF print, and you're going to flatten your PDF. You're going to do it for all the pages you do, yes, of course. And in this case, because I have Canva Pro, it gives me the option to choose this one, which is best for professional printing. So I'm not going to print this, but I am going to put this one. Okay, this one is better. And then you just go download. Okay, after all that, please note, you do not want to, all these images that you generate, you want to tweak them, you want to fix them, you want to make as many changes as you can. Why? Because it's a copyright issue. Even though no one else has done them, you need to add your own twists on them. A different background, change the eye color, do different poses, whatever else you can imagine, add elements, you know. And also what I would say is, you can always tell when a book is generated by AI. For the cover. The cover is not easy. For the cover, a KDP cover. Okay. So type in your book information. For this, I'm going to do paperback. Remember, you can only do hardcover if you have more than 76 pages. Then I'm going to put premium color. Okay, it is very important. Remember, I wouldn't be able to put standard color as well because of the page numbers. I'm going to put white paper, reading direction from left to right. Then I'm going to go to a measurement units. It's in inches. We did everything in inches. Interior trim side. Remember, we did the biggest one. So we're going to go 8 by 5 times 8 by 5 inches. And the page count in this case I'm going to put it whatever, 24. I'm going to put 27 just in case. So calculate dimensions. So what you have here is amazing because this is your cover and this is all the instructions you need for your cover. Okay, trim the full cover is this one. You want to put this number 17313 8.75 full cover. Okay, when I went here I put 17 times 3.3, 313, sorry, times 8.75, and I will create a new design. And then, yeah, so that's my full cover. Like my front cover will go here and my back cover will go there. And then we go back to the KDP cover calculator and you download the template. Yes, allow. Fantastic. So what you want to do now I put this in here, and these are my exact dimensions, so you want to pressure all the way back to the page. This image of the kid that we had created, let's put it here in this cover. Let's extend it like crazy, like so I can show you what this actually looks like. Okay, so you understand the process. This kid is not going to be great. So how do I know? And then I have to put a title, right? Okay, and here I will put something different, but what I want to do here is go there, use this thing called transparency, and diminish the transparency. Okay, so that way you will see exactly where the red lines are. See, for example, this, just go down a bit, and what will be cut. So your title, you want to put it in here, anywhere inside this lines, and your author as well. And in this side, what you can, it is very important to keep in mind is that this, you cannot draw or put anything on top of this, because this is the barcode. If you are aware of what an ISBN is, and I will just mention it, an ISBN is a unique number assigned to each book in the planet. Amazon KDP will give you one for free, so you do not need to include an ISBN here. Okay, so let's say that for this back cover I want to include, let's say, an element, like a plain element, like a square. We'll put in what the book is about. It's a back cover, guys. It's a place where you get to promote your book, say what it's about, what you do to do that. How do you do it? You look for books that are similar and have done well, and you try to base yourself on those. You're already thinking about your words, see, and we don't know anything to be trimmed here. So, and then you start writing in here, but you will also do here the same thing. You will do the transparency a lot, so you know you're not doing anything. So say you want to put an alien. Let's find an alien for this kid. Okay, this looks like a scary alien, don't you think? Okay, so if I wanted to position, say this alien, okay, here, I can't put it here because that will be covering up the yellow part, which is the barcode. You don't want to touch these two. So you can put it in here and there, or you can put it up here, wherever you want. If you want to put a drawing, you don't have to. And then you have to add your text here, like what is your book about, add a subheading, add a subheading here, and you can put blah 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 blah, you know, and there you go. And here you want to put the name and the author, okay, and you want to make sure nothing is touching. And before, this is going to be erased, and before you actually send it or download it, if you're sure everything is okay, you go and you make the transparency a lot, 100%, so you can see how it turns out. So okay, here you go, transparency. Okay, I'm going to stop talking and I am going to do the same as I did for the other, because you will have to upload this separately, the cover from the rest of the book. And will be the same process, guys. So download in PDF print, and then flatten PDF. And then remember, if you do not have a Pro, you can just use this one, but I will go for this one, and that's it. And the cover is, I hope this was helpful. It's very instinctive if you want to start uploading it. Okay, keep in mind that they will ask you for keywords, and you want to have those clear by looking at it. Keep in mind when you upload, it's just these tips for the end. Keep in mind that you are going to have to choose a niche and to choose a sub niche basically, and maybe a sub niche for your book. You have to do that 3 times. And also keep in mind that it can be a frustrating process, because usually when you upload the first time, unless you use the professional from Fiverr or something like that, well, they will return it to you. Actually, my first book was returned 3 times because of the margins, because it's really weird because they don't tell you exactly why, so you're looking at it and trying to make sense of it. But you get a hold of it, because this last one, it only took me like 12 hours to actually, one repair, just one repair, and I checked it in half an hour and I got the hang of it. So next time, how to upload from KDP, and I will be showing you if I have any sales, and I will be showing you, well, it is a bit early for that, but I will be showing you that anyway. I want this to be very transparent, and also I want to share with you how to build Amazon ads, because of course Amazon ads are important. And did you see that part where the ads have videos around them? Well, those are kind of new, so it's a big thing. Finally, you also want to hold on for the next video, because besides KDP, you can publish the same books in Ingram Sparks, in Barnes & Noble's Press, but you have to know what you're doing. If you do the whole 3 at the same time, it could cause a lot of trouble for you as an author in copyright terms. So be sure to be original, be sure to try this. You see, it only takes time, but it doesn't take money, and I'm pretty sure you can do great at it. So let me know any comments and any results you have. Please let me know if you're uploading your books and what they're about, and if you chose low content, high content, and or ghostwriter, you hired a ghostwriter for a non-fiction. I think that's probably the way to go, but you would need a lot of promotion before that. Don't be fooled. Okay, to be continued. Subscribe, by the way.